Alright guys, welcome back for episode 4 of the true free-to-play experience. If you don't know this video, or this is the first video you've seen of this series, I guess, I'm going to quickly go through the rules for you so we're all on the same page here. Rule 1, every character slash memory must be free-to-play obtainable, which means no summoning, no cubes, nothing. No premium currency must be spent to get these characters, excluding the SRs slash Rs, because the game and its entire year lifespan only gave people 5 characters: SR Maki and 4 Phantom Metal characters. And that's not enough characters to do anything in this game. So I have to open it up for SRs and Rs. Rule 2, we are allowed 1 selection per wish list, which is a total of 9 selection or 9 wish lists. We can only get 1 pick per wish list. So if I get a character, I am blocked out from the memories. But if I get a memory, I'm blocked out from the characters, and so forth. Now, rule 3, which is a new one, is that I am allowed 1 guaranteed SSR from the initial pool of the game. Because if you don't know, when you start up Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade, they give you 1 ticket that you can re-roll for however long you want, infinitely if you wish, until you get your desired character, and it's only for the initial pool of characters. And from my initial, just off the top of my head, I believe it is red Maki, blue Megumi, blue Gojo, green Yuji, red Toto, green Panda, and yellow Inumaki. Oh, and yellow Nobara. I believe those are the selections that we have. And we guarantee one of those because as a free-to-play, you are guaranteed one of those. And yep, so those are the 3 rules. Now that you're caught up, we're going to get into floor 45. So, getting into floor 45, as you see here, it is 3 enemies, 2 minions, and 1 boss. So why is this floor so difficult? Well, the main reason is it's green typing, green advantage. And looking at the green selection that we have, green is dead, okay? for DPS. Green is dead. There is no free-to-play green character that can salvage this for us. Right? Gaku is not a DPS. Any of these R slash SRs are not damage dealer. And Mahito is a life-based damage dealer. So, which typically is not that bad, right? Mahito is still viable up until floor 61, where he's heavily nerfed. But before that, he is perfectly fine. But why is he not fine in this one? Well, it's because Mahito relies on stall. He needs to stall the fight because he only does damage in his domain expansion. And these minions here not only hit really hard, they hit pretty hard, but they heal themselves when they steal your curse energy. So not only are you losing curse energy, but the minions will fully heal themselves to max. And Mahito domain expansion obviously won't one-shot as it's health-based damage. And the big issue is the boss. The boss stuns you for 2 turns. And he has a 4 ult cooldown. So after 4 turns, it could be 5. It could be 5. I believe it's 4 though. But once he ults, half of his ult charge, right? Because you're stunned for 2 turns. He gets 2 ult charge during those 2 turns of stun. That is unavoidable. You cannot avoid it. He will hit you and debuff you. He's guaranteed a debuff after his ult, which gives you damage taken increase, so you take more damage. And the next one, he's guaranteed to do any attack. He will not double debuff or anything. He will attack. So we're on a time crunch because we're stunned twice. And we're a stalling character. We're a stalling character. So those 2 things don't mix, right? You want to stall the boss, but the boss puts you on a time crunch, right? So that's bad, and these minions here need to be killed. if you're stunned by the boss without killing these minions, you will lose because the minions will attack during the turn the boss has debuffed you. So, just to paint a picture in your head here, 4 turns has passed, assuming we haven't killed any minions. The boss will stun you, AoE stun your team, and damage taken increase debuff on you. So you take more damage, and these minions will do over maybe like 15k damage or 10k damage, and there's 2 of them. So 2 of your characters are going to die, guaranteed, pretty much, with it. So you have to kill them instantly. These minions need to die as soon as possible. So how do we kill these minions here? You may be wondering. Well, it's pretty simple, actually. You use Mahito as a DPS. You use his skill 3 for damage. Yes, guys, I know this is going to be so weird to see, but yes, we're going to use Mahito's skill 3 and skill 1s over his skill 2 for the initial turns. So we can kill the minions before the boss ults. And then after the boss ults, we're gonna be doing the domain expansion and just spamming skill 3 as much as we can to do damage. We can't rely on the health-based damage that Mahito provides, or we're gonna lose. So, and we need that, and we're gonna stall the boss out. So this is a very traditional stall team, right? With Shoko and Mahito. You can use Hanami. There's some sort of damage protection here, but we can't actually use that because we need to kill the minions as soon as possible. We need double buffers to buff Mahito so he can one-shot the second minion. The first minion's kind of whatever. You're guaranteed to kill it. You'll kill it in 2 hits, but the second minion you must one-shot. And I don't know if Mahito can crit on Idol Transfiguration. It just seems really weird for this to be able to crit because of what it does. But without further ado, let's play that intro. Alright guys, so this is going to be the voiceover run for the Floor 45 guide. I will have the speed run or speed time lapse, whatever. After this, it'll be timestamped, hopefully. I gotta get those locked in because I've been kind of slacking on those, and subtitles. I'm slacking. I just talk way too much and it's way too annoying to get the subtitles right. So I gotta talk less. But for Floor 45 here, I already mentioned it initially. But we're here to do damage. We need to kill these 2 minions specifically after they ult or before the boss ults. So the boss will ult at turn 4/5. I believe it's 5. So before the boss ults, we must kill these minions. So that's why we're running double buffers and a Kaito for curse energy for Mahito here. You see we're trying to conserve curse energy so that Mahito can skill 3. Yeah, so that's them healing. It's kind of annoying. It's a little bit of RNG of if they heal before you kill them, then it's a reset. The run is forfeited for that fight. Yeah. So we have 3 turns of buffing here. So this won't kill, but it'll get him low enough for us, hopefully, to skill 1 and kill. But you can see how much damage the boss or the minions do on their ults. Yeah. We get the ult here with Kaito so that our skill 3 next turn will one-shot the minion here. Without it, I don't believe it would one-shot. And initially we had Kaito die, which is why he has the live a long life memory. But Nanami actually took way more damage than I believe he was supposed to. But it turned out to be, I think, Actually, it didn't really matter too much, but I think it's better because Nanami took so much damage that it was a little annoying to kind of maintain him. Compared to Yaga, who's a little bit more built out. I have him with his health nodes, and that makes all the difference. And I think he just has higher defense stats. So the only person on this team now that can't be healed is Mahito. He's the only one that cannot be healed since we don't have a memory for it. So we're going to spend a little bit of time kind of protecting him, which is why Kaito is so good. Is his skill 2 reduces the amount of damage a teammate will take. This is me figuring out if I want to use the healing recollection or do I want to heal with Shoko. Here I just chose to wait a turn. No particular reason why. I don't think you should do what I did there, but it's an option. Here we want to protect Kaito, make sure he lives, because I believe Shoko will not take that much damage, yeah. The boss is just really effective against red specifically. Everybody else he does neutral damage. Yeah. Power of a fed Kaito, I guess. Unfortunately here we don't get the double co-op ult for Mahito, so he can get his ult faster, but it's better to heal now than to wait it out. And we try to keep pride up as much as possible for when we do ult / skill 3. We can maximize the value. You just see how rough this is. Like, the 2 turning stun is so much. The reason this boss is possible is just because he guaranteed debuffs and he doesn't act twice. If he had 2 turns per turn, or 2 actions per turn, then I don't think this would be possible. So here we should have double pride stack, so we will probably do a lot of damage here. Well, wasn't even that much. Oh, because we didn't have Yaga buffs. Yeah, there was no Yaga buffs there because he was stunned for so long. And here we just barely missed our ult because I chose to skill 2 or skill 3 instead of ulting. But you know how it is. In theory, I would have just used skill 2 on that turn I used skill 3, but I didn't know how much damage it would truly do, and it didn't do that much, so it wasn't too worth the risk. Probably should have just skill 2, get my ult here this turn. A little bit of a misplay for me. Oh, the boss also buffs himself after a certain health threshold, I believe, or if he ults. Don't remember exactly. Yeah, it's actually crazy that his health bar is like the same as his break. Break is like slightly faster, but still insane. It's an okay amount of damage, nothing too exciting. Here we double buff Mahito, so he'll take 0 damage, which is good. Because the less curse energy Mahito has, the less healing he gets. You see, before he healed 5,000 when he was at like 50 curse energy. Now he heals, well, 0 now because he ran out. And that was lucky. That was insane that Kaito lived. If he died, it actually would have been really bad for our team. So that was good. Huge luck. This run was obviously very RNG. I don't recommend anyone try to attempt this. I simply did it just because that's the point of the show, right? The series. Again, I don't know why I'm not skill 2ing here. I think I'm too hanged up on the idea of ulting. But realistic, or not ulting, skill 3. But I really should be skill 2ing right now. I mean, maybe past me knew something that present me doesn't know. This was recorded quite a long time ago. I'd like to say like half a week ago. So last week. I mean, that is a good amount of damage though, so I can't be too angry at myself. I can see why I would do it. And I think it does pay out at the end because we break the boss and that's what leads us into winning. So as much as like in the present it may not matter, or you know, you'll never know until you actually do it yourself. You can theorize if you want. But, so right here at this moment, this is what I'm thinking of. I need to break this boss really badly. Like I have to break the boss soon. Because my Mahito is so injured right now and he's not gonna have curse energy to survive. So, and I was really hoping the boss didn't remove your curse energy, but I think it's a set. Like, I think his attacks are always the same every turn. So every third ult gauge he has, he will get rid of your curse energy. I think it's just the same every run. So there's RNG right there. If he hit Mahito, we lose. We actually lost the run, but all the skill 3s are paying off right now. And we get this break. Yep. It's the only reason the run survived. Well, that and the boss didn't target Hito at the moment. I think I'm thinking about if it's worth trying to do the co-op ult with Kaito. Or is it just better to just do it with Shoko instead? In theory, it doesn't. It's actually better that I did that, because if I ulted now, Shoko would ult with Kaito, and Mahito would not get a co-op ult. But at least he gets a little bit of benefits now. Just a little bit more damage doing it this way. But doesn't matter because of the health base percentage. And boom, we do it. We finish it. Oh my god! Finally, dude! Finally! Free to play, 0 issue. Dude, oh my god. Oh my god, dude. Finally, I've been here for so long. Dude, that got so close at the end. There was so much RNG at the end there. I think I misplayed too, but... Oh my god. Why didn't it break way earlier, man? Whatever. We did it! The free-to-play, no wish list continues! Yes!
手早く今なら始めようか。では教育の時間だ。ここが踏ん張りどころです。主演閉じて、ほらほら。相手片付けしっかりしろ。どうしようかな。授業を始めよう。決まっていきましょう。援護します。ちょっといじっちゃおうか。私が出てきちゃまずいだろ。ほどほどに頑張るか。今ならいけるね。ほら直してやる。ほどほどか。今ならいけるね。直してやる。はい。ま、死にたくはないし。今ならいけるね。では教育の時間だ。ほら直してやる。領域展開。自閉円頓か。さて準備はいいか。ほどほどに頑張るか。どうしようかな。授業を始めよう。あ、ちょっといじっちゃおうか。さてほどほどに頑張るか。集中するんだ。どうしようかな。では教育の時間だ。邪魔はさせない。ほら直していじっちゃおうか。今何これ気持ち悪い。今何これ気持ち悪い。さて今始めようか。授業を始めよう。主演閉じて。あんまり増やすの私がするさ。仕方ない。ほらほら。さてま、死にたくはないしね。集中始めようか。皆様前に集中を。ほら直してやる。さてほどほどに頑張るか。しっかりしろ。始めようか。授業を始めよう。邪魔はさせない。ほらほら。どうしたの。直してやる。やっぱりこっちじゃないとね。何これ気持ち悪い。何これ気持ち悪い。さてま、集中するんだ。始めようか。では教育の時間だ。ほら直してやる。無意転々。さてほどほどに頑張る。集中するんだ。始めようか。授業を始めよう。邪魔はさせない。ほらほら。どうしたの。直してやる。やっぱりこっちじゃないとね。今なら俺でも。どうしよっかな。援護します。行くぞ総力戦だ。これで払い切る。あんまり増やすの私がするさ。行くぞ。仕方ない。ほらほら。今ならいけるね。今ならいける。最善の一手。ほどほどに頑張るか。今ならいけるね。では教育の時間だ。主演閉じて。領域展開。自閉円頓か。いいね。ほら直してやる。相手のま、死にたくはないしね。集中するんだ。どうしよう。授業を始めよう。邪魔はさせない。ほら直していじっちゃおうか。相手のま、死にたくはないし集中する。どうしよう。授業を始めよう。援護します。ほら直していじっちゃおうか。何これ気持ち悪い。何これ気持ち悪い。ほどほどに頑張るか。どうしよっかな。授業を始めよう。皆様前に集中を。ほら直してほら最善。今ならどうしよっかな。授業を始めよう。主演閉じて。あんまり増やすの私がするさ。仕方ない。ほらほら。さてま、死にたくはないしね。しっかりしろ。どうしよっかな。授業を始めよう。援護します。なるほどね。ちっちゃおうか。何これ気持ち悪い。何これ気持ち悪い。さてほどほどに頑張るか。体が重い。どうしよっかな。では教育の時間だ。援護します。ほら直してほら。さて ほどほどに頑張るか。しっかりしろ。何これ、気持ち悪い。後ろは任せてください。総力戦だ。これで払い切る。ほら、直したほら。ほどほどに頑張るか。集中する。何これ、授業を始めよう。援護します。ほら、直してよ。無意点。おお、楽できそうだ。はい。ま、死にたくはないしね。今なら俺でも。何これ、気持ち悪い。では教育の時間だ。主演補助て。ほら、直したほら。はい。出力しっかり。今ならいけるね。では教育の時間だ。あんまり増やすな。私がしないと。領域展開、自閉円頓か。やるか。いいね。
Oh my god! Finally, dude! Finally! Free to play, zero issue. Dude, oh my god. Oh my god, dude. Finally, I've been here for so long. Dude, that got so close at the end. There was so much RNG at the end there. I think I misplayed too, but... Oh my god. Why didn't it break way earlier, man? Oh, whatever. We did it! The free to play, no wish list continues! Yes!